Ladies and gentlemen, Shock and Awe present 3 3-minute rounds of amateur mixed martial arts action in the light heavyweight division, sponsored by Trojan Security Services. And in the red corner with a record of 3 wins and 3 defeats, he weighed in at 204.7 pounds, representing Kenny Baker BJJ, Darren Hession.
I feel the rain coming down over me. When the sun comes shine. My Lord, somebody else himself.
Darren Hession on his way down to the Shock and Awe cage. Amateur MMA light heavyweight action up next. The light heavyweight division has been a division over the years in the UK which has really suffered with a lack of depth. And I find it interesting that Darren Hession came down in a jiu-jitsu t-shirt. He's coached by Kenny Baker BJJ, a guy who I believe is quite high level in sort of the sport jiu-jitsu cycles, Colin. So it's going to be interesting to see one of the bigger guys perhaps going to come down here and use some grappling, which is rare to see in the light heavyweight division in the UK.
Yeah, definitely. You don't see a lot of it, you're right. And yeah, Kenny Baker, very well known in the BJJ circles in this country, well respected. It would be interesting, like you said, to see the type of ground game that he would have for a bigger guy. You know, you hear Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighters talk about big man Jiu-Jitsu, you know, small man Jiu-Jitsu. There are different ways of going about things. Also, you have body types, you know. Whether you've got long limbs, whether you're tall, you know, maybe a little bit shorter, you do things a little bit differently.
And please welcome his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner with a record of 1 win and 1 defeat, weighing in at 204.5 pounds, representing Pro Systems in Brighton, Sam Spokes.
Sam Spokes makes his way down to the cage, representing Pro Systems. I guess the good thing about representing the Pro Systems team for Sam Spokes, Colin, is spoke about the lack of depth in the light heavyweight division. In his coach in his corner, Ryan White, I mean, he's got a ready-made coach and sparring partner for himself in the gym, hasn't he? I mean, Ryan's a big dude, heavy hands, and he's been around, experienced a lot. So it's good for him to be able to lean on a training partner like that.
Yeah, definitely. Tailor-made for him and his body type. One thing I would say is that Sam Spokes is definitely a bit taller. So body types here, again, it's an interesting thing. Are we going to see some really tight jiu-jitsu from Darren?
Mr. Ron.
We'll wait and see.
This fight is sponsored by Trojan Security Services. 3-minute rounds.
Light heavyweight amateur MMA action up now. Darren Hession in the green and black Venom shorts. Sam Spokes in the white and red shorts. I'm David Leatherby, alongside me, Colin Howard. Fighters touch gloves. Let's see if we see the fireworks. Oh, big left hook. Oh, big left hand. Darren Hession, we mentioned the grappling. He's not afraid of throwing the hands either, Colin.
Well, there was like 3 unanswered left hooks there, and they were powerful.
Yeah, you mentioned the height of Sam Spokes, but his chin was also up high as well. And now we might see the grappling of Darren Hession. Move straight into the half guard and straight into mount, I believe, effortlessly. Wow, he's pouring it on now, is Hession, left and right hands. Again, the takedown, mixing it up, lovely, beautiful move to side control, Colin, now the mount.
Easily got to mount there.
This is what I mentioned, it's very hard for the big guys to, concentrate on all the disciplines. They've got to work so hard on getting the fitness. And there's been a tap. I'm guessing it was a joke. I'm not sure. Very difficult to see from our vantage point, Colin.
I'm really not sure. I think it looked like more of a smother, to be honest. I mean, he had his arm behind his head. He had his chest right over. When he rolled off, the arms weren't really linked, so I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe it was a choke. Maybe it was a choke.
Embarrassingly, and I don't know why I'm admitting this now, I once got tapped by Mark Goddard in what he described as mother's milk, in which he held my head into his chest, as I've just been reminded by someone behind me. And I think that's what it could have been. So, you know, credit to him for the smother submission when we mentioned the jiu-jitsu. And, you know, it's a rare submission. You don't see it often. Credit to Kenny Baker and his gang. And a good win for Darren Hession.
The mother's milk was definitely fresh.
And your winner after 59 seconds of the very first round, by way of mother's milk, Darren Hession! Let's give up your runner-up, Sam Spokes.